First thing that you need to know is what is internet and how it works, because the main networking is through the internet. Okay, so internet has some particular rules that needs to be followed. Now the rules for internet are given a special term called protocol. Okay, so protocols are the rules that you need to follow in while using internet connection. Now the difference between a rule and a protocol is that rules are somewhat relaxing, but protocols are very strictly followed. With a simple example, I can show you that rules are generally termed for, say, you have rules in your school. So the rule for going to the school is you need to have a valid uniform, you need to have an ID card. So you should be wearing white shirt, blue pants with black shoes. Now suppose someday you enter the school without the uniform. So what you have done, you have broken the rule of the school. Now for this you are punishable. So punishable means what? The authority might not allow you to attend the classes. They might suspend you for 2 to 3 days, or they may ask you to just stand for some time outside the class. So these are the things. If you break the rules, you get a minimal punishment, and you are excused with a minimal punishment. But what is a protocol? This is generally used in, say, armed forces, army, police control, or say in air force, all those where they use protocols, not rules. Because if they break any rule, if some guidelines are given to them and they do not follow them, then the outcome is very fatal, very dangerous. So that is why they are severely punished. They might be severely punished for this breaking the rules there. So that is why a different name is given to the rules there, is called protocols. So it suggests that if it is a rule, then it is not harming someone else, it is just some rules that you are breaking and you will get a minimal punishment. But if you are breaking a protocol, then you are severely offensed, for a severe, means you are legit for a severe punishment. So that is why the term protocol is used in internet, because if you are breaking any rule in internet, so you are severely punishable, you can be severely punished. So that is why it is protocol that is used in internet. Now internet follows two basic protocols that we will be going through in this class, the TCP and the IP. So TCP is the transmission control protocol and IP is the internet protocol. So before understanding this, you need to understand how the internet works so that you can understand them better. So the internet works, suppose you are asking for some data in internet. Say you are asking for who is the say you are asking, give me the names of the countries which have uh, whose currency is more than India. Okay, so there will be, say, hundreds of countries which will be having currencies more than India. So now this question will be sent to the server and the server will give you the answers. So now that answer, say 100 answers are there, 100, okay, leave 100, say 10 answers are there. Now these 10 answers will take some huge space. So that is why it will not come through one route. What it will be done, say your answer is 10 parts, so they will not 10 parts, your answer is a whole thing. So the internet will break it into 10 parts or 50 parts or 100 parts. It is their concern, you are not concerned to that, you just need to understand how the thing is coming. So say it is a whole one thing, it will be broken down into 10 parts. Now those 10 parts will be sent to your computer through different routes. Okay, say someone asks that we need students from class 12 in Shodorghat Point from Holy Cross School. So now from Holy Cross School we'll take 10 students out and we'll send you to Shodorghat. Now you can go through different routes. Someone can go directly through the main road via Premtala. someone can go through Ambikapatti, someone can go through Das Colony, someone can go through that um, any other route. Okay, so everyone will be going through different route. This is how the internet works. It will break the whole class 12 into 10 parts, say 10 students, and those 10 will travel through different paths, and they will be reaching the same destination, that is Sadarghat point. Okay, now what will happen there? In the route, some will get heavy traffic, some will get less traffic. So like that, that is why the page doesn't get loaded. If your internet speed is slow, it doesn't get loaded at a once. You can see sometimes that some part is loaded and some part is not loaded. So what is the problem? The person, suppose, who is going through Ambikapatti is facing traffic, so that person will be late, so that part of the page will be late, and that part will remain blank, and others have reached, so those parts will get loaded. So sometimes the traffic is so high that that part doesn't get loaded only, so we need to reload the page. Okay, so now what happens when the page gets reloaded? At that time, all the 10 students are again called back to Holy Cross School, and now again they will be sent. But now they have understood that okay, Ambikapatti route is very having heavy traffic, so no one will go through that route, and everyone will take separate path, separate other routes they will take, and they will reach the destination. So now this is how the internet works. In the previous page you can see the caption will be there, how the internet works. So this is how the internet works. Now, what is this TCP and IP doing? Now, this TCP is responsible for breaking down the data. So, say the data, as I've said, it is a whole data, one data. It is broken down into 10 pieces. So, whether it will be broken down into 10 pieces or 100 pieces or 50 pieces will be decided by TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. Okay, this is the TCP's responsibility. So, one part done. Now is the Internet Protocol. So, this one, Internet Protocol, what it is doing, it is assigning the address. What I have told you that 10 students are taken from Holy Cross School. So 10 students, I need 10 students, so I will break down class 12 into 10 students. So those 10 students I will be selecting. So I am TCP. I will be selecting 10 students and I'll keep them ready. Now where will they go? Some other person will come, that is IP, Internet Protocol, and assign all the 10 students the address, say Sadarghat. So Sadarghat is the computer where you all need to go and load there. So all of the broken parts of data will be given a label with the IP address which is given by the Internet Protocol. So they will go to the same IP address so that they loads in the same computer. So this is the work of the IP. So I hope you are clear with this, that how the internet works and what is the protocols they need to follow, the TCP and the IP. Okay, so the next one is the transmission media. So here we'll be discussing about the transmission media, how the internet these I datas are transmitted. So they here we'll discuss about the different types of wires that are used. So the first type is the twisted pair cable. So actually these are nothing much is there to explain. So basically what you need to do is go through them and find out their advantages. You can see here what is the advantages. It is simple, it is physically flexible. So these advantages and disadvantages, these are very important. You need to learn this. So first one, the twisted pair. Then the next one, the twisted pair cables are again divided into two types. Twisted this UTP. Then in the next page you can see the other type, the STP. So two types of wires, UTP and STP. So these are the twisted pair cables. Next is the coaxial cables. So here also some advantages, disadvantages. So this you need to go through. Then again optical fibers. Optical fibers, advantages, disadvantages. So nowadays you can you have heard of this also, maybe the internet speed in Silchar, the optical fiber internet. So those like Geo fiber or the Bharat fiber or any other network providers like Alliance or NetSurf, so they are giving the optical fiber network. That is the newest technology which gives high speed internet. So these are the advantages and disadvantages you need to go through. Then again, types of optical fiber cables, single mode. Then the next part is microwave. Okay, microwave is not so important as of now. Microwave and radio wave. So these three types of cables are very important. You need to go through them till optical fibers.